Hello Eurovision fans, thank you for coming to my channel Eurovision Histories. Baby Lasagna and his song Rim Tim Tagi Dim are among the favorites to win Eurovision 2024, but hidden in this very fun song with the cool dance is a very deep meaning with references to Croatian culture and society, and I want to explore this in this video, and maybe we will also answer the question where the name Baby Lasagna comes from and what Rim Tim Tagi Dim actually means. Baby Lasagna has said in interviews that the song is about people leaving Croatia to pursue their life and look for happiness elsewhere. And this is a very personal experience to him because a lot of his friends have also left. And this main theme of the song can already be seen at the beginning of the lyrics when he sings, I'm a big boy now, I'm old enough basically, I'm ready to leave, ciao mama ciao, I am a big boy now, I'm going away and I sold my cow. I'll explain the cat in the corner there later. And this is something that many Croatians can indeed relate to because a poll from 2021 found that 50% of young Croatians have considered emigrating at some point, and estimates also show that about 250,000 young Croatians have already left, which is a huge number for a small country like Croatia, and a lot of them have gone to Western Europe, like Austria, Germany, the UK, or Ireland. By the way, if you ask yourself, why does he sing Ciao Mama Ciao? Isn't that Italian? Well, Marco is from a small town called Umag in the Istria region of Croatia, very close to the Italian border, and some of my Croatian subscribers have told me that ciao is a very normal greeting there due to the proximity to Italy, and I thought that maybe the name lasagna also comes from there, but Marco has said in interviews that the name came to him while he was looking for a market, looking for a bit of water, and that it had no deeper meaning. All right? Let's get back to the song. Emigration rates from Croatia are especially high in these two regions, Slavonia in the east and Dalmatia in the south, two very rural regions, and this is also reflected in the song when he sings, I'm going away and I sold my cow, maybe for some travel money. And we also have this rural theme in the official music video for Rim Tim Tagi Dim. So our protagonist, let's call him Marco, why not, is apparently from one of these rural areas, maybe from a village, and he's now going into the world, but maybe not necessarily to a foreign country, because he also sings, I hope I find peace in the noise, so you can find some anxiety there about this new step in his life, but also hope that they will find something new, want to become one of them city boys. They're also pretty and so advanced. And in Noise and City Boys, I see references to moving from the village to the city. And in Croatia, that also makes sense because from these two regions we mentioned, lots of people also move to the bigger cities, for example, the capital, Zagreb. So Marco has decided to leave, but he wants to have one last big goodbye party. Before I leave, I must confess, I need a round of decompress one more time for all the good times. And how do you celebrate in Croatia? Well, like everywhere else in Europe, you have music, you have drinks, you invite your friends, but especially at weddings and maybe also at goodbye parties, you also do traditional dances like the kolo, for example, circle dances, line dances, and especially in the rural areas that the song is about, these dances are very popular. For the Eurovision performance, Baby Lasagna and a lot of the performers on stage wear outfits with a lot of traditional elements, especially from Istria. For example, the embroidery you can see on his vest, or the puffy sleeves, and indeed the fabric of the sleeves as well, which is featured all throughout the stage performance, and which you might wear for these traditional dances. And in the song, the protagonist also says, gonna miss you all, but mostly the cat. Here you have the first reference to a cat. Gonna miss my hay, again, a rural reference. Gonna miss my bed, but most of all, I'm a miss the dance. So come on you all, let us prance. So it is a song about missing the dance, but I think the dance is a symbol for missing your family, missing your roots, missing your home after leaving to another place. And if someone asked me to describe the music that these dances are performed to in words, I might say Rim Tim Tagi Dim Tim Tagi Dim, or for short, Rim Tim Tagi Dim, the title of the song. And that is what makes this song quite genius to me, because it's onomatopoeia in the best sense possible. You have have this very frantic metal song, but by saying the words Rim Tim Tagi Dim, you kind of create this atmosphere of these folk dances and include them in your song without actually including the music, which wouldn't quite have fit with the general feel of the song. And that is why I think this song is quite genius. However, our protagonist is not the only one who is missing his dance, because according to Wikipedia, due to emigration, Croatian folk dance groups are prevalent throughout the diaspora, most notably in the United States, Canada, Australia, and Germany. And maybe he is also looking for a dance group like this in the big city that he went to, because he sings, maybe they also know our dance. So even when he's abroad or he's in the big city, he still wants to share in his culture and keep this connection to home and to his roots alive, because obviously emigrating is very sad. Anyone who has ever done it knows the feeling. And he also sings in the song, "Bye mom, bye dad, meow cat, please meow back." So there you have the second reference to a cat. And that is why a lot of fans of Baby Lasagna are using cat emojis in the comment section also of this channel. Don't cry, just dance. And Baby Lasagna now even has a children's book about him and his cat, and this image of "meow cat, please meow back, please recognize me after I leave" is also quite intense. In the chorus, he sings, "There's no going back, my presence fades to black, yeah, there's no going back, my anxiety attacks." And especially this "there's no going back," this feeling you cannot turn back, you have to succeed in this new life. And "my anxiety attacks" really exemplifies this anxiousness that you feel when you take the big leap forward into your new life, into your new adventures as well. And the music perfectly fits this as well. This very frantic heavy metal sound is also exemplifying the feelings that our protagonist has. And I think "my presence fades to black," which is almost my favorite part of the lyrics, also is something that people that have emigrated or that have left their hometown can perfectly relate to, because after leaving your hometown, people continue living their lives. Things happen and they don't really tell you about these things anymore because you're not there anymore. And then you really get this feeling, well, my presence for them is really fading to black. They don't really notice anymore that I exist, basically. And now I really have to make my own life in this new city or in this new country. So I don't think the message of the song is that hard to understand. This is my interpretation. Let me know if you have a different one. But I think it is very geniusly done to have a fun song with such an engaging performance as well. But it also has this very deep meaning in the lyrics. And I really hope that he wins Eurovision tonight because of that reason. I also love his story. He wasn't even invited to the Croatian national final Dora and was only put on the participants list after another artist withdrew. And then he won the national final with a huge landslide. And now he is the big favorite to win Eurovision 2024. I do a lot of interpretations like these for other Eurovision songs and lots of other Eurovision content. So if you don't want to miss that, do subscribe to this channel, and then I'll see you for my next video. See you then, and bye bye.